Oh, hey siblings. It's March 3rd when you're watching this. Well, when I am filming this. It is officially the start of my favorite time of the year, which is pretty much when everything I pretty much care about and pretty much love is part of the next 2 months. So it's like, yeah. There is a lot of events going on in March, a lot of them involving gifts. And it's not like a video to like show off, be like, hey, this is what I want. Besides, I don't even have like an Amazon wish list. So how are you all supposed to get the presents to my house? Like, I ain't disclosing my city. I ain't disclosing my address. I ain't disclosing personal information online. Like, I pretty much, the reason why I left this channel and took a step back is because of things I could not disclose. Like, I ain't gonna be at my job that I had before COVID being like, hi, I'm at a job, here are the kids. Like, no, I don't have parental consent from the parents to put their children on YouTube, so it's like, yeah, I also had 2 jobs my senior year, but again, I ain't disclosing that. I don't know what kind of people on the internet are going to my private information like that. Like, no, I'd rather play it safe, not post on the internet. Also, internet friends aren't gonna know my college major, so, yeah, if you all were wondering what my college major is, then you aren't going to actually know. You can guess it all you want, but you're not going to know what the actual major is, because I ain't, again, disclosing that online for my privacy, if you know what I mean. Like, I've had to witness something, oh, yeah, we've got Instagram, I think. I don't know. Like, back in January, I experienced something online that if my campus wasn't online, well, yeah, wasn't online, that would have resulted in my school having to evacuate. Like, pretty much I'm careful what I post on the internet, to an extent. Okay, well, I'll take a step back from the channel to focus on things I couldn't disclose online on this channel. I gained a few subscribers, like, I gained some attention. Well, the channel gained some attention while I was gone doing things that I couldn't talk about on the channel. And, well, it was like, yeah. We're here anyway. We can't get out of our houses. Like, we can't, like, obviously quarantine. Like, I can't, like, go to my school on campus. I was like, well, we're here anyway. Let's just reboot this whole channel up and see how it goes. Like, I would like to eventually get paid for this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I pretty much treat this between a extracurricular activity and, like, a part-time job. You know what I mean? Like, it's more just, like, you know, an extracurricular activity, but it's, like, not, like, yet a part-time job, you know what I mean? Like, I would like to get paid eventually for this channel, but, like, you know what I mean? But, yeah. You know, dilly-dallying, we're gonna talk about some wonderful gifts where you can totally, like, receive or, give, or if you need any suggestions for the April holidays and March and April spring holidays, but involve gifts, I got your back. Like, yeah. These are just things I would want, by the way, so, yeah. Keep in mind I'm 20 and I want a model and I like Nintendo and I'm into things like gaming and music, so yeah, that's pretty much what this video is gonna be about. First thing we have is these amiibo cards. I decided to go from cheapest to more expensive, like, big ticket items, so yeah. We've got all these amiibo cards. And I'm really thrilled for the Sanrio amiibo cards, and I'm so excited about the whole Mario Animal Crossing collection. Like, I'm really, like, I pretty much splurged on it because I, you know, survived a pandemic and survived losing my college year, so it's like, I deserve this after all I went through, all we've been through this past 2020 with the dumpster dive. It's been known as 2020. I deserve nice things, you know, I deserve the entire Mario Animal Crossing collection in my virtual house. So yeah, we've got some amiibo cards. Like, these are like a really nice spring holiday gift, you know, for your spring holidays, you know? Like, yeah, amiibo cards, it's a nice, cheap option, you know? Like, we love affordable gift ideas in this house. Another, most likely affordable gift idea is a t-shirt. Like, a logo t-shirt, like, you know, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, or Melanie. Like, you can pretty much find these at, like, any Target, any Walmart. They have a whole selection of these shirts. They have, like, if you follow me on my social medias, on any social media accounts, or if you know me in real life, you know I have, like, plenty of these shirts. So, yeah, we've got, like, you know, graphic t-shirts. Good, you know, great gift idea for the upcoming spring holidays. Another really nice gift suggestion for these spring holidays that are coming up in the next 2 months is Amiibo. Very nice gifts for any age. Like, you can totally play with them like they're dolls. And yeah, they're also really good, like, what is it called? They're like, they can unlock bonuses in like some video games that y'all play, like Animal Crossing. Like, there's some totally nice bonus items for these amiibo. So it's like, they're like Skylanders or like those type of things, Disney Infinity or Skylanders. Like, if you tap them in your video games, you can get some really nice stuff from these amiibo. So totally another gift suggestion to like receive or give this season. Another most likely easily accessible gift is a face mask, because there's so many face masks available with cool designs and cool like designs and stuff like that, like Nintendo face masks or musical face masks, or ones based off like your favorite singer or your favorite color. So yeah, got face mask. Or you just get a cheap pack of blue ones, because you know, gotta protect others during this uncertain season. So another gift idea is something I would really like to personally receive during this time this year. It's this baby right there. Riot Girl Collection has a ton of zines and stuff like that. You know, zines. It's basically like a little book of random things that kids can come up with. So yeah, that's basically what a zine is. Just like a journal type thing, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Okay. Next idea for these spring holidays is a music box. And mine's is gonna play Wonderful Tonight. Ooh, oh man. Yeah. Mine's gonna play Wonderful Tonight if I ever get one like this, because like if I got one of my own, I would love for it to play Recess, but like, Melanie isn't that well known. Like, I'm literally standing a lesser known alternate pop queen. So, we have to improvise a little, and I'm gonna have it play Wonderful Tonight, which is about a model from the 60s who stopped modeling before I was born. So, like, more people probably know who Eric Clapton and that song is than Melanie Martinez, a recent singer who's not Taylor Swift, if you know what I mean. Okay, my next friendly spring gift idea is a totally amazing gift for anyone who would like to model someday, or who would like to go into the fashion industry in one way or another. So fashion designers or photographers, is this. It's also a good gift for children, too. It's this. It's a artsy fashion thing for kids, but, you know, anyone can totally do this. Like, this has no age limit here. Like, we're talking, like, this is a totally inspirational fashion design sketchbook. You can totally, like, sketch out clothes for these models, and maybe you become one of the models yourself, or you become, like, a real fashion designer and you design dresses for a living. Like, this is, like, manifesting future career stuff right here. Like, yeah, we are totally, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Alright, I'm literally on the Amazon page for this, and it says, it helps young girls, well, any gender can totally buy this, develop fine motor, visual, and self-actualization skills. How educational is that? Like, you are totally coloring in this book while you're learning all this stuff and you don't even know about this. Like, I see things no one else sees, if you know what I mean. Okay, great gift idea. Making Reels developmental toys makes great gifts for girls and tweens. Well, any gender and any age. Like, yeah. Helping them to develop skills that will allow them to succeed as the future leaders and makers of tomorrow. Facts. Totally gonna be on Vogue after this ends. Well, maybe not. I'm gonna have to start small. Like, models start small on things like what I did last summer, and they worked their way all the way up to make it to Vogue. Like, do models appear on Vogue overnight? No, they don't. So, perfect for ages 8 and up, so you have to be 8 years old to get this. With endless design possibilities, any gender, ages 8 and up, can create looks that can reflect their unique style of exploring their creativity through play and experimentation, which is great. Yeah. This is a very educational gift for the inspiring fashion people out there. Now we have the, the cheaper gifts out of the way, gift suggestions out of the way. We've got, this is the part where we talk about the more expensive items. So, one of them for these holidays coming up is a gaming console. Like, I got a Nintendo Switch Lite for my birthday, and it is blue, because it is my favorite color, as we probably all know by now. Also, if you're so you might want to hook up your gift recipient with a case, so they can travel with it after COVID. Well, not after COVID, maybe they just need to, maybe not after COVID ends, but like if they need to use the Switch, they need to do essential travel right now during the pandemic, and they want to bring their Switch, they can have a case for it to protect the Switch, if you know what I mean. Another handy gift suggestion, which is slightly on the expensive side, is a iPad or an iPhone or a computer, like those things. But make sure, like, if a big recommendation if you're going to get these things is to get a case to protect the items, if you know what I mean. Okay, another idea is a guitar. This beautiful guitar. Jordan was really sweet to offer me guitar lessons, but I was like, hey, I'm learning on a guitar player, I'm not interested, and Jordan was like, wait, you totally learn guitar. I'm like, yeah. I'm just not interested in that. Like, you do know if I get that guitar, that's gonna be living with a model and a singer and I'm sure I'm over things more than that, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a guitar player. Like, Jordan's a guitar player and I'm a singer, if you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we have our thing in life, if you know what I mean? So, yeah, this guitar, I named it Haley after Professor TK. Haley Thompson King. Streamer stuff, by the way. I name it after Haley, because that guitar is gonna be, like, a guitar I'm gonna have for, like, a really long time if I got it. Like, it's gonna, like, sound better with age, so I want it to have, like, a really important meaning to me. Like, a name means a lot to me. Like, so, like, Haley! Like, it'll remind me of my professor when I, like, hold her, if you know what I mean. Like, I probably spend more time posing with a guitar than playing it, but, like, if you know any guitar players out there, this is totally a nice gift for them. Like, any beginner guitar players, like, people want to learn guitar, it's totally a really sweet gift idea if you're able to buy this as a guitar. And also, you might want to consider getting a case for it, so yeah. Okay, get ready. I know it sounds a little creepy, but this gift idea is something I would totally lose my mind over if I got given this during this time. Like, I would totally lose my god dang mind, if you know what I mean. Like, this is like a kid on Christmas Day, pretty much. This is like a big ticket item, if you know what I mean. Like, this is what I want for the holiday, if you know what I mean. Alright, this right here is a customized American Girl doll made to look like 60s model and 60s muse who married George Harrison from the Beatles and Eric Clapton, who is likely who you grew up on, who many of us grew up with. Like, you probably heard their song somewhere. She is the one who inspired Layla in Wonderful Tonight, Patricia Ann Boyd, aka Patty, aka my favorite model, aka she's the one who pretty much struck a chord with me. No pun intended. Like, yeah. Like, this is a doll but made to look like Patty Boyd, pretty much. I know it sounds a little creepy, to be fair, but it's like, you know, 20-year-old really wants a doll that looks like Patty, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, I played with a ton of dolls growing up. Like, I'm sure having dolls around could totally unlock some, you know, fashion potential somewhere. Like, kids who play with dolls are, like, become, like, fashion designers or models, or I don't even know. Like, dolls can totally unleash children's artistic abilities, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, pretty much. I don't know if this is gonna be accurate to Patty, but, like, it's worth a try. So, yeah, this doll over here. I told Jordan, I was like, hey, Jordan, I really want this doll for, like, the April holidays coming up. And he was like, oh, yeah. You're probably gonna have to give her some 60s clothes so she looks accurate, because, you know what I mean? So, I tried to find it through on the internet. I'm not sure this is accurate, okay? Like, comment down below if you think this is accurate to what Patty Boyd would be wearing in the 60s, but yeah. Patty was DIY queen back in the day. Alright, so this one over here is like it could work for any decade. This is likely something Patty would have worn back in the 60s. Like, it's called the World Traveler for England outfit, and I picked it out from the American Girl doll website. And yeah, it's like this, I feel like this could be relevant for any time, not just when Patty modeled in the 60s. Like, this is like it could go for any decade, you know what I mean? Like, it's like one of those timeless outfits. Like, I would totally wear it out if they had it in my size. But yeah, that one, which I don't think it's accurate to 60s, so yeah. Another outfit which could totally work for my Patty Boy doll is this outfit, which is a flower ensemble from the 60s, which is the outfit that originally is part of the collection for Melody, which is a doll from the 60s, like her collection. So I think maybe that could totally work for my Patty Boy doll to make her look accurate to Patty, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean, guys? Y'all know what I mean? Also, I think this could work for a doll made to look like a 60s model. Like, this is a flowery outfit, which I don't know if this is gonna work for her. Like, please let me know if you have any, like, suggestions for something more accurate, because, like, I'm just basing this off the American Girl doll website, so it's like, is this accurate to what she'd wear in the 60s? So, like, yeah, this could totally work. Like, yeah. Again, there's not many official Patty stuff out there. Like, I don't think I'm the biggest merchandise person out there. Like, aside from all the Nintendo merch, because, like, my family and I are pretty much the Disney adults of Nintendo, if you know what I mean. Like, we're pretty much, like, yeah, like, I don't really own a lot of, like, Melanie merch. Like, I have bows and LOL dolls because of her, but, like, I don't have, like, her official licensed merchandise, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't have, like, I don't own any official Melanie merch, but I own, like, you know, stuff related to her, if you know what I mean, like, JoJo bows and that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Also, I don't know if this is gonna ever be, like, a real thing, but, like, this is a theoretical, like, I would totally lose my mind if this happened, but, like, yeah. If you could totally get this album, like, this Patty Boyd album, obviously this is the album of, this is the Eric Clapton album, Derek and Donovan album, Layla and other sort of love songs. I think it would be really cool if you could get this album, like, custom made to look like, obviously, like, how her fans look like. Like, you could change the skin color, the eye color, hair color, and the lipstick color, because I feel like that would be really cool to have, like, be inclusive of all her fans that she has. Well, obviously had. Like, obviously, not all of us are blessed with blue eyes and blonde hair and pale skin, and yeah, like, this is totally, I feel like that would be totally a good suggestion. Like, maybe if someone was willing to be like, hey, this should be a thing, like, get custom Layla albums, if you know what I mean. Alright, before I let you all go, I would like to tell you, my really good friend Jordan, who is likely the only college mentor I'll probably ever have in my entire life, due to the fact that my college experience was cut short only 6 months into it. Like, obviously, online school isn't the same. It's pretty much glorified Khan Academy. I'm getting paid to watch YouTube and look up memes, pretty much, and, well, write papers. It's like, you know, they pretty much decide to take advantage of the time where we're like, oh, hey, they're home. They can totally milk out 13 essays in a week. I'm going to remind you all to stream my really good friend Jordan's album, Free Ride Music with Follow, 4-part album, out on every streaming platform there is, so Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. It's gonna take a while to get used to if you're more into like vocal singing stuff. Like, there's a lot of instrumentals, and I'm familiar with this because, like, I've been exposed when I was, like, younger, and through, like, my family and friends, I've been exposed to, like, this type of stuff. But, like, if you're not familiar with this kind of stuff, like, it's gonna take some getting used to. Like, I know a lot of younger kids are into, like, more, like, top 40 hits and don't really know about, like, you know, they pretty much only care about the top 40 hits. They're like, they don't care about anything else. So I'm really hoping that Jordan's album is gonna uncover, like, you know, uncover something and struck a chord with all of you. So I would really appreciate it if you all stream my friend Jordan's album on Spotify. This could totally be, like, a really good place to start off all your spring festivities, which I'm really sad that we had to start this off, like, the way we did last night. But, like, I'm hopeful that after the dumpster dive of 2020, we can all have a wonderful season, regardless of, you know, everything going on. Like, hopefully after everything goes back to normal, like, the pandemic's over, we can all, like, celebrate in person. But, yeah, for now, gonna let you all go. Stay safe. Wear a mask. Deuces.